has urged Nigerians to refrain from storing cooked food in the refrigerator for more than 3 days. Now, according to the agency, cooked food stored in refrigerators for days is susceptible to contamination by disease-causing pathogens, key agents of foodborne diseases that can lead to death.
Wow.
Now, yes, food safety incidents are situations where there is a potential or confirmed health risk associated with food consumption. A food incident can happen, for example, due to accident, inadequate controls, food fraud, or natural event. Now, the director of NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, she tasked all the stakeholders in the food supply chain to take deliberate actions to institute a food safety culture in their operations to mitigate the food hazard and risk that could compromise food safety. Now, she was speaking on the World Food Safety Day with the team Food Safety Prepare for the Unexpected, where she emphasized that food safety is a collective responsibility and the need for everyone from producers to consumers to play their parts to ensure that the food we eat is as safe as possible. And now, of course, Nigerians will most definitely have something to say, definitely have something to say.
Definitely, especially for the fact that a lot of persons feel like cooking and having it stored in the refrigerator for a long time. It saves you the time of cooking when you want to cook it. Probably some persons feel like, okay, I'm busy, so the best thing to do is just to cook and have it stored in your refrigerator.
And the economic situation does not even afford us the opportunity to cook fresh food every single day.
Yeah. But I like it when some persons have like this a la carte kind of system. Yes, where you cook, you eat fresh cooked food like immediately.
Sustainable.
It's not sustainable. That's another thing, because even those who are running the business of restaurants will also be running at loss at this point if you're doing the a la carte kind of restaurants.
And think about those supermarkets that also have meat, vegetables refrigerated.
So they need to really know how long it can be preserved and all of that. But if you look at it,
they're saying 3 days. How many people can sustain 3 days?
Okay, so now, for instance, you run a restaurant, for instance, and you have this veggies. That you is based on your how is it called now? Based on your order. You know how it is. You have to place your order before they start making the meal and all of that. So it's not possible they can keep a pumpkin leaf for 3 whole days without having it being in the fridge, without making it half done or something. I don't know how that is called, but it will definitely be running. You'll be running at loss if you're running that kind of business. So
all right,
if they are saying 3 days,
anyways, moving on from that, we're talking about food security now and basically health. We see that a report says that Abia records 109 cases of stooling and vomiting, but no cholera. And like I said on Monday, these are symptoms of diarrhea is one of the biggest symptoms of cholera. And now the officials want residents to practice sanitation, including proper hand washing and maintaining personal hygiene, because again, the things that we consume into our body, it's very important. It's either they contribute to adding nutrients, very vital nutrients to your system, or they cause you harm. This is the point where they say it either makes or it mars you. So it's important that you care for the things that goes into your system. Now, Abia government says that there was no confirmed cases of cholera in the state, though it recorded 109 cases of stooling and vomiting in 6 of its 17 local government areas. And that's what the report says. But we're hoping that we don't have any confirmed case of cholera, and they should be properly checked as well, because if they're exhibiting the symptoms and it's not been diagnosed already, it probably means that it might be somewhere, so I mean, proper care.
And now, it's affecting like a lot of people.
106.
So definitely it means is either the kind of water they all drinking in that environment, because I have a friend recently that I was talking to, still in Nigeria, but another part of Nigeria, that talked about people in that environment recently are suffering from cholera due to bad drinking water.
Lagos.
Yes,
It's in Lekki, right?
Yes, so
Yeah.
I never wanted to mention it.
It's there, yeah.
So now he has stopped drinking from the tap, or so now he goes to the supermarket to get his drinking water. So definitely, these people too should also check
But
something.
that place, they've always had
something is
problem
wrong.
with water. They've always had problem with water.
Okay.
Yes, they've always had problem with water.
Okay.
Now, talking about cholera, we see that the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention yesterday, that's on Wednesday, the 19th of June, said it might declare an emergency on the outbreak of cholera in the country. Now, the
Again?
the NCDC Director General, Dr. Jide Idris, he was speaking in Lagos. He said the center was monitoring the situation and might declare an emergency if data showed that the outbreak had gone beyond a manageable threshold. Now, away from health, we see that the Rivers State Governor, Simi Fubara, has said the 23 local government councils in the state will operate from an alternative secretariat following Tuesday's sealing, of the council by the police. The governor, who said this after swearing in the 23 local government caretaker committee chairman on Wednesday in Port Harcourt, the state capital, said they could operate from anywhere. And a lot of us, when we talked about this yesterday, a lot of us were of the opinion that after the tenure elapses, or before the tenure elapses, you should conduct a local government election so that these people know that they are in waiting, rather than setting up a caretaker committee. But against all odds, we see that the Rivers State Governor went ahead, have sworn in the 22 local government caretaker committee chairman on Wednesday, which was yesterday in Port Harcourt, and now, according to him, they can operate from anywhere. Let me know what your thoughts are about that, because I don't know exactly. I don't know how I feel about that the progress in River State, but I would love to know what your thoughts are on 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888.
You can also send us a WhatsApp message or a voice note to 09097054450. Let's know what your thoughts are.
Let's keep it coming. Hello, good morning. Oh, no, that's no way to start the morning. That's no way to start the morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Princess.
Hi, Obasanjo. Good morning to you.
Princess, God bless your heart too.
Good morning.
Your sister over there, you will not drink cholera water, I beg.
Amen.
With this situation of this country, cholera catch person. Where you want get the hospital, even talks about the drugs himself. The money, where the money will come from. Where we have government that don't look what is very important for their citizens. It's still in Nigeria. In 21st century, they talked about cholera. Where some people now only cancer, no way they want to treat it. We still there where our forefathers live us, cholera, those days, up to date. You never take the measure. The government failed to take the measure. People have been dying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because of drinking water. So we have plenty water and they cannot chemicalize it and make it good for the good people of the country to drink. God bless. Away from that, political brouhaha in Port Harcourt or in Rivers State. I am telling you, is that not unconstitutional to give caretaker? Princess, it is unconstitutional. This constitutional.
I mean, they're allowed to have caretaker chairman. That's why, of course, they can set up committees. But why have caretaker chairman when you can elect, or when you can conduct elections before the incumbent chairman leave the office? And it's supposed to be for a period of time. But we have seen that they've had extensions up to 6 years, 8 years, in fact double tenures as caretaker chairman. So
that is why we are talking to the judges. It's only the judges that will do. Why? Because they will collect money. All the judges will collect money and make fair judgment. That is why we have been talking. And in the past years, it comes to my local government. Are they doing the election? It's not election. It's just appointment. They appoint people. They should go inside. They don't do election. So I don't know. Where is that constitution give that right? The law give that right of not conducting elections. In all of the elections that you have been seeing, local government elections, if APC meant to be there, you will see APC will win. I am talking to the judges now. Is that constitution unconstitutional? You people that you are very learned, that you come and be telling people a long English, and we cannot solve this problem. In other places, they do give caretakers, everybody give caretakers for 8 years. For getting to 8 years. If you need caretakers in other places, caretaker. Every state that is on. Is that on Fubara? Why? Because Fubara is fighting with Wike. I don't know what Wike wants from Fubara. We don't even know. And a good governor has been so silent. A chairman will come up and be talking to a governor. If a Wike will come to talk about President Bola Tinubu, how will you look at it?
Anyways,
will now come.
That's where we're at right now, Ambassador. Let's keep it short.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that contribution. Please, straight to the point so that we can have people contribute as well.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Martha.
Hi, Selassie.
Howdy, Ray. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Oh, nice to hear your voice.
Nice to
appreciate your
hear
work.
it.
May God not allow us to fall sick. Oh.
Amen.
Today they are celebrating. America are celebrating Eagle Day, and we know we listen to Eagle FM.
Yes.
And this Eagle FM keeps soaring higher, and higher by the special grace of God.
Amen.
I will for the comment of DJ Nabdak. It's a good one. You know, storing cooked food for 3 days. But the problem is that some places don't even have light.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are talking of storing food for 3 days, where some people, in fact, some places don't even have that 24 hours light. Then to talk of 3 days. And with the situation, we quite believe that it's a good advice because we are talking of food poisoning and so on and so forth. So we are talking of, cholera again. Matter being mentioned already. I say most especially people can boil water in order to allow it to cool before making use of it. And you could imagine just water. How much does it cost to sink borehole in some places? Sir, matter and holy, when you go to some communities, the people drink water from the pork animal and human beings drink this at the same place. I have been to the far north and I see a lot of things. I have been to Zamfara, Kauranamoda, in other places. When you see where these people get water, honestly, you will marvel. So these are the things. And once they have the representatives that they are here in Abuja enjoying themselves to sing borehole, how much does it cost to sing borehole in some community? And they try to do that. And in fact, water, Nigeria don't even have to be complaining of water because everyone has someone that represents them. But unfortunately, we hardly get good water. But we will never fall sick. None of us, none of the listeners of Eagles FM will fall sick by the special grace of God. Thank you, Holy Rain. Amata.
Thank you so much for that contribution there. Let's keep it coming through on 09073530044. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mata.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Holy Rain.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. My name is U and D.
U and D. Good to have you join us. Let's hear you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm calling from Socorro right now.
Good to have you. So talk to us.
Yes, we're talking about Corona and the Buhari River State. And the first one, what is the first one before? Hello?
Yes, we're with you.
So you see, that's what we are saying. You see, the local government supposed to be the closest place that the city really supposed to. Local government is one of the most important arms of government because what this problem is, most of the time you see the allocation, the state governors, always put eyes on that particular allocation and control over the money. That's why we have been clamoring of the autonomy of the local government, the 774 local governments to be autonomy on their own. Because the the cities really are very close to the local government. That is the pure truth.
Yeah.
So that is our problem. Sometimes I will be imagining why we are always hearing our voice in time, talking to most of our leaders. I know they listen, but to do that, I don't know why they find it difficult to do the right thing. They know what to do. In fact, they know what to do. That is the pure truth, my sisters. So thank you, and God bless us. God bless Nigeria.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Hello, good morning. He says the local government is closer to the citizens, which I totally
Hello,
agree
good
with.
morning.
Hello, good morning to you.
Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. My name is Martin.
Martins, good to have you join us.
Calling from Apple.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
Okay. Let's talk about FCT in general first.
Okay.
If you watch very well, we say we have water board in FCT. But allocation will be given to an estate developer without the running way of the water board water, so that it will control the effect of cholera within the area. Now Lagos State is recording about 300 and something. What are we saying? We don't do things at the right time. In Nigeria, it is only when you hear gunshots that you hear police convoy coming around. So all those things is something that, if we say we want to follow Abuja master plan, can you give a developer the CFO of a place to build an estate without the way for the water to pass through, so that everybody will enjoy free and good water, and the health of everybody will be secured? See, some countries are no longer talking about cholera, malaria, but the same thing we met as a young man in Nigeria is the same thing we are seeing up to today. I don't know who do us this thing. That is what I always ask first. I ask my question, who do us? When I was young, I have been hearing Nigeria will be better. Up to today, Nigeria will be better. My children is hearing Nigeria will be better. And if care is not taken, if we would not take things right, even the children will still be saying Nigeria will be better. Talking about the issue of River State, yes, even though we say setting up a caretaker committee chairman is unconstitutional, but that is the only way that can pave way for the real people to see the development that will come to their locality. Because without it, if you say, okay, let them stay for 6 months and contest the election, then the wicked factor will still be there. And this is the issue of Nigeria politics. Godfatherism. We don't need that factor. Let the governor do his work and go his way, and another person can take over. So if it is unconstitutional, in my state, the governor rule for 8 years with caretaker committee. Even if you fuck up, they will still remove you.
No, language,
and when we clamor for local government autonomy, it will still.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sorry about that, but yes, keep your language in check. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my dear sister Martha. This is Salami from Central area.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. To pick it from where the last caller stopped, now we Nigeria, now we do ourselves. Until we stop being irresponsible, this is just a tip on the iceberg. Is it the people living in Nigeria, are they aliens? Who are the people that bribe development control to overlook, approval, green area, to give them approval to build on water channel? So each time we want to blame, I keep saying this, we should stop shifting blame. We are the problem of Nigerians. Remove Nigerians from Nigeria and take us to the US and bring Americans here. Nigeria will work perfectly. America will become a mess just like Nigeria. Nigeria is just a mere geographical expression, like a stratosphere, and just a land. It doesn't have a life. We give it life. We dictate how the things move in the country until we change our attitude,
until we change our way of life, until we stop blaming the politician. The politicians emanate from somewhere. They are not aliens that just fall from heaven. So every time you have a public officer in office, we complain and lament. Then the person leaves, another person comes, and it turns out to be the worst. Then you should know that something fundamentally is wrong with us as a people. The public office holders, they are not aliens. They are Nigerians like you and I. And until we understand this and start doing the right thing, let us stop pushing the blame. The politicians are not aliens. They are our fathers, they are our mothers, they are our relations. They emanate from somewhere. There are people that come from somewhere. They are not aliens that fall from the sky. They have children, they have family, they have wives like you and I. And we are related. So Nigerian problem will persist until we wake up to that reality and understand that we are the problem that is fundamentally wrong with Nigeria as a Nigerian, and change our way of life. Then we'll see that things will continue to work better. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Alami, for that 2 cents. Let's keep it going.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Good morning.
Two women in the studio today. We are happy. Thank God. Say men are the good thing. They say we are the problem for Nigeria. True. May I tell you? We can be the problem, but we can solve the problem. Who bring the problem? As we bring the problem, we define way not to solve the problem. By solving it, by boys our boys out. Before we don't know, now when we know, we want to tell our politicians where they buy our men, that they buy our security, that they buy the state. Where time come, we not get that again. Wait, this is insult in the apple for state. Other people go gather the state, you go say you no do well, you no do well. But immediately so-called people come out to govern us, to rule us, they go buy them, they go use money, and only they tell them money stop process. All this our father, 35, all this our father, where be our father? Where the day where something go they have of our home is gone, they cannot settle it. I mean, let me answer my customer and go call you back.
Okay, talking about that,
Right.
Bikesh here says storing food in an airtight container is safe. They should solve the problem. They should face the problem that we already have on hand and try not to be shifting blames on areas that are not necessary at this point.
All right. This one says, good morning, the 2 gentle sisters in the studio. Holy Ray is not
I am
gentle.
so gentle. Thank
she
you so
is
much.
not gentle, guys. He says, thank you for the privilege. On issues of River State, it's not a surprise to me because a country where system and structure is being manipulated and controlled by a single person, what do you expect? Fubara and Wike should know that River State is bigger than their political ambitions. This is Triple D from Waru. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Madam. Now, this is blessing come back.
Okay.
Why we don't blame us now? Look at what is happening for River State. Is it me say we don't get direct people where they're supposed to call Wike, they call footballer. Whether not footballer go call her, they settle the matter. They're not supposed to call them, but they cannot come out. Tell me say whether yes wicked children they if anything happen now, what did it go happen for? Now this is common. You no go touch them. When they call the problem, then you no go touch their family. They go carry their family far out. Can imagine a seat where you don't come out finish. You no go allow another person room. Now if they shoot gun, yes wicked go you go stand there. So the brother go stand. The other say no. Tell these people we need peace in our country. Make the elderly may come out. Make them know they use money buy them. Immediately they use money buy them, they go shut up their mouth, they no get power again. If you talk, they go move way out. Is this supposed to be like that? We get mouth now, we can talk, we dey see wetin dey happen. Don't buy us again. We know what to do for that reason again. Now for that reason kill us now. You bring me out if I want to do the right thing, say may I not do it. May I follow wetin you talk. Is this supposed to be like that? Okay, look at other country now, that they want to donate food from Nigeria. Wetin do our hand? Wetin do our president? Another president for outside country go say make they do it's all for Nigeria now to another country small country to donate food for us we go dey eat am. We no know how many chemical wey dey take preserve that food wey come out for Nigeria and people dey die now nobody can talk and then they cannot talk and we go food for their hand we go collect food we say we get right for the people. Nigeria to move we see there for bank we are begging food before we eat it. Now after cut now go donate food for Nigeria, whole Nigeria, giant of Africa, where we get farm, where we get the fast. It's a shameful for our government.
Let's keep it down right there. Keep moving on. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning.
Madam Deputy. Hello, good morning, Madam Speaker and the Deputy Speaker.
Good morning, Dr. Olajide. Good to have you join us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My sincere regard to your Deputy Speaker. I'll keep saying it. She's a fantastic woman behind Mike. So God bless her. God bless you too.
Thank you so much.
Having said that, I'd like to report the part of Comrade Alami.
Okay.
Madam Speaker, the thing that is happening in Rivers, is it Abia people that cause it? Is it Lagosian? They are the same Rivers people, the sons and daughters of the same river. They've divided politically now. And there is some way that it can be settled. It is they themselves that they will resolve the problem they've entangled themselves with. Madam Speaker, let me say it again, and I'll continue to say it. Nigeria is a great nation, and we are moving to a greater height.
Okay.
Irrespective of whatever we are going through that is happening. This one we are going through, the Western world has gone through it. And they survive it today. The whole world are moving towards Western countries. And you can see what Dubai and UAE and Saudi Arabia did. They changed the tides themselves. And the entire world is turning to that side too. But let me assure the Nigerians, very soon, entire world will shift attention and focus on Nigeria. Because we are moving ahead. All this that is happening shows that we are growing and we are moving forward. No matter whatever happens today is part of moving to our glory land. And we shall get there.
Inshallah.
The people that fought for America, the blacks specifically, they are not there today. But their children at that time, they are enjoying it today. Barack Obama, a black man in the White House. So shall we be in this great nation. I have the belief that in long time, Nigeria shall be the focus of the town. God bless Nigeria. God bless GFM. Happy celebration to GFM too. We are celebrating you people here too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Olajide, for that contribution. Let's move on. A few more and then we're out.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us. What's your name?
It's coming.
By the way, good morning. This is Comrade on the line.
Okay.
Good to have you.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
We are fine, and you?
Pretty well.
What a good collabo.
Thank you. All right, let's hear you.
Deputy Speaker.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
Greetings to the callers of this radio station, and I think today is Eagles Day, right?
Today is not Eagles Day, but it's the day that is American Eagles Day.
Not a Nigerian thing. It's
our
only
own.
Rio that is saying this is Eagle. We're Eagle, so we must celebrate.
It's just a coincidence of the name.
Okay, is that right? I think NAFDAC is the statement from NAFDAC, the DG of NAFDAC saying that we should not take our food in the refrigerator more than 3 days. Is taking out the responsibility of the office to keeping cooked food in the refrigerator for 3 days. But the power sector failed to cooperate in providing electricity for Nigerians. Matter, a population, a country that is above 200 million, we are still battling with 6,000 megawatts of electricity. Today you hear the collapse of the national grid, and tomorrow is another story. Next tomorrow the
we hear that if they did not take us to Band A, they won't be able to give us light. I think government should focus on electricity, because a country that is being powered will also create jobs for the citizens of that country. If we have like a welder man, I think he will not be looking for gas or fuel to use in providing service for his customers. So kudos to NAFDAC. Finally, issue of River State, I think it's high time Wike should just back off from the river and allow the governor to exercise the right the rivers people gave him as their governor to manage the resources of River State. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you so much. And I think he said the both of them should know that their political ambitions is not bigger than the entire state. So River State is obviously bigger than whatever political ambition. So
they should keep that aside and focus on what
the growth of the states moving forward. Because I mean, the last time they had a rift, we knew that a particular building was being demolished and all of that. Excuses were made, and now of course the police has sealed, the area. What's the name of that place? The area where the caretaker chairman should function from, and now the governor is saying they can function from anywhere. How do you check them? How do you check them? How do you do your checks and balances? But anyways, these are the things that causes loopholes, in these areas. But let's take this message. It says, good morning, my one and only beautiful sister Martha. That's Hundu. He says, I'm listening from Nassau State. How can Nigeria talk about sending people to space when common INEC does not have a good server for results collated? When common INEC don't have good electronics voting system, when common INEC is yet to make room for diaspora voting, when other countries are using technology to better their own security architecture, let's focus on important things first. This is Hundu taking B. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. I guess it's the place where we draw the curtains and call it a day for on the general open matters for this hour, of course. And then the next hour, we're talking about the city of Abuja. Please let us hear what your reports are about the city of Abuja. I know a couple of you have begun talking about, the power situation, water, and situations,
environments here in Abuja. Let's know what's happening with you.
I have something to tell you guys that is paining me very well.